Jai Hind students. Let us start a new chapter, and today we are going to start a new chapter of biology, and the name of the chapter is Reaching to the Age of Adolescence. Reaching to the Age of Adolescence. So dear students, if you remember, when we take birth, we are so small, or our organs are so undeveloped that we are not able to sit, we are not able to walk, we are not able to eat, even we are not able to talk also. We used to only cry to fulfill our requirements, and our parents understand what is the meaning of our cry. But slowly when we grow, slowly we become able to crawl on the surface. After that, we used to sit. Then after, we used to stand and slowly walk. Meanwhile, we also learn to eat, and we start talking in toddling languages. So these are the changes which take place in our body with the growth of the age. Later on, there are several other changes also. When you grow younger, you are now able to understand the meaning of the words or meaning of the symbols or actions. Then you are sent to school when you are age of 3 years, to the nursery where you learn to sit, you learn to understand the meaning of the commands, and so on. So then you come to a longer age, even more young, then you are sent to the school. After that, you go to high school and intermediate, and so on. So these are the changes which take place in our body. Along with this, there are several other changes also which takes in our body. Our sex organs become developed and they become functional. Our penis, in case of male, our testis starts producing sperm. In the same way, in females, our sex organs in the females, that are the ovary, are now capable to produce the egg, which is called as the ovum. So these are all the changes which take place in our body. Besides this, these were the sex characters, the production of sperm and the production of ovary. Besides this, in the age of this is called puberty. Clear? When the sex organs, the testes in the male and ovaries in the female become functional and they start producing the sex organs such as sperm in male and ovum in female. This process, this phenomena is called puberty. But besides this, at the same time, when you are at the age of 15 years, your emotions, your changes, your thinking also change. People develop to think that they have become younger, and they start imagining about the life or several other things. They become familiar. They want to become famous, so they used to do some activities, extra activities. They used to make friendship, and so on. So even they start to discuss or argue with their partners or the classmates or the teachers or their parents or the elder ones. So why not these works done by them earlier, before the age of 15 years? You were having a mouth when you were at the age of 10 years, even 9 years. You were able to speak, understand, even you were able to make others understand you. But this discussion, this group discussing, making friends, wants to become famous, to attract others toward yourself, imagining high and high, these all changes take place in our body at a certain age. This is bad because several internal organs which were till not functional, they now slowly becomes functional and start secreting hormones, different type of hormones in our body. Now these hormones are responsible for all the changes in our body, physical, biological, as well as emotional. The changes which takes place in our body on the basis of our imagining, emotions, mental changes is called adolescence. That means puberty is the change which is related direct to the development of sex organs. But adolescence is a change which is confined, which is concerned to our brain, our thinking changes. When we grow younger, we now become, when you will grow You are in class 8, now when you will go in 10th class, or you will go further in higher classes 11th and 12th, so you will start thinking that now you can take decision of your own, and it is not necessary to always obey your elders or the parents. This type of changes related to the thinking of the brain which comes in our body at the time of a certain period is called adolescence. So adolescence is the age, the period adolescence is the stage of age which leads to the emotional, intellectual, and mental changes in the body. Adolescence is the stage of age which leads to the emotional, intellectual, and mental changes in the body. That means emotional changes. Now people becomes feeling of emotions. You create emotions, start developing in your body. Sometimes you become emotional, sometimes you become serious, sometimes you become jolly. These are the changes which are due to the hormonal change at the age of adolescence. Intellectual means now your brain starts discussing and thinking about the things which your front people have told you. Your guardian has said, don't go to play cricket. Now you start thinking, why not? Why my guardian is saying so? I can do. I should do. So this type of the brain starts thinking. It is called intellectual. And again mental. Of course, all those things, imagination, creativity. I can do it. I have this type of property. I am special. I want to make circle. I must be famous. This type of changes which take in our body is called mental. So adolescence is the age which leads to the emotional, intellectual, and mental changes in the body. This is called adolescence. This takes at the same time when our body attains the puberty. So puberty and adolescence are significantly two different terms. However, they both are attained at the age of 15 and above years. Got it? 15 and above years in boys and girls. Mostly boys, and you can minus 1 or 2 years in girls. 13 or 14 onwards. So we used to write 15 to 16 or 18. This age is also called as teenage. Clear? 17 to 22 years is called teen years. This adolescence is followed by teen years. That means after adolescence, the teenage starts. Clear? So puberty as well as adolescence, they both are the life at the age of 15 and above years. This was adolescence. Now what is puberty? Let us discuss about puberty. What is puberty? Puberty. Now as I told, when we grow, our many organs which were yet non-functional, they start functioning. They become functioning, and this, the functioning, the sex organs